Hello friends, welcome to Teen Stuff Talks. I'm Kulveer Singh. So this is continuation of my previous video where I already mentioned you like these tests which we need to take for applying study permit, especially the study permit extension. So here this is a form. We cannot open this form completely like by just clicking on the file. We need to click over there and then choose the option of open with Adobe Reader. Here on this laptop, I don't have the latest edition of the Adobe Reader, so I cannot type over here, but you will be able to type in the actual form. On my other laptop, it was opening, but here it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna mention everything that I filled in my case. UCI number, you can easily get UCI number from your study permit. It mentions on the top right corner of the study permit or co-op permit. It will be same for your work permit and for your study permit. It's gonna be same. Then I want service in English. Here the option is gonna be English. You don't need to type anything. Options will be there, but I don't know why I am unable to open this one. Here I am applying for one or more of the following. So here you need to select option 1 if you are applying for study permit extension, because here it completely it says directly here like apply for a study permit for first time or extend my study permit. So we are extending our study permit, so this is gonna be the first option. Second is very difficult, it's a different one. It's like restore my status as a student. It is something when we get out of status or illegal, and then we are trying to restore our status. So option 1 will be there, and we have to select option 1. Then full name. Okay, so it says full name, but here it says family name. So initially in the first box we have to type our family name. And then in the second one here, given name according to passport. On a given name, if it says Kulveer, then it should be Kulveer. But in my case, it is Kulveer Singh. So given name will be Kulveer Singh here, and surname will be here before the given. Dentsa Kulveer Singh. Have you ever used any other name or nickname? Here I always select no, because I don't have any nickname. But if you have, you can easily select the option yes, and then tell them your nickname. Male or female, here you can select the option, then date of birth, then place of birth, very easy, and then country or territory of birth, India or your own country. Citizenship, again India in my case. Then current country or territory of residence, like country where you are living right now, Canada. Status, student. From, to. So this is like when you came here. You can put your date of landing to your to is gonna be the date of today. Mostly we can like select the date of end date of our what we call study permit, like from when we came here, then to is should be the date of our study permit expiry. Okay, if it has expired, then we can easily select the date, but most of the time it's like there is a lot of confusion because it is asking for our residence. So we can put today's date over here, like from when we came here to till today's date. Because when we will be applying for our study permit extension, then it will not be expired by that time. Suppose it is expiring 2 months before today's date. So we will be applying in advance. We cannot put here 2 months later date. I think you are understanding this. You cannot put a date which is going to be a future date, no, because it says territory of residence where you are living from some back date to today. Previous country or territory of residence where you lived in any other country or territory. Here, this point is very complex. It looks very complex, but it is simple. For example, you are from India, you have lived there. Okay, it's fine. Then you came here in Canada and living here. This is okay. So the third thing is they are asking for any other country other than your country or Canada, where you have lived more than 6 months. Maybe you may have a visitor visa or tourist visa. You may go to Singapore and all and live there for 6-7 months. Then you need to select the option of yes, otherwise right away go for no. And all these things are gonna be, be blank there. We cannot type anything if we select no. Then your current marital status, and then single, married, and all. If you select single, then these options are gonna be back automatically. You cannot type anything here. Then applicant's name and then date of birth. Have you previously married and all? It's very simple things here. Then language. Mother tongue Punjabi for me, and for people who are from the middle of India, they can select their own language, maybe Hindi or any other language. Are you able to communicate in English or French? Then here is going to be option for English, French, or both. So you can choose your option accordingly. And then which language you are most at is maybe English here. Because there are going to be two options only, English or French. Here we have to choose option yes, because it is asking for any for IELTS exam or very French exam. Passport details, very simple. We should get expiry, everything. For number 5, we have to choose the option of no, because it is asking us something for Taiwan and all. For this trip, will you use a national Israeli passport? No. So number 5 and 6 is gonna be no, for sure. Like here, we do not need to think anything. National identity document. Do you have national identity document? Always select yes, because if you don't have Aadhaar card and all, at least you're gonna have your passport. You have already entered details of passport. Here you can enter the details of passport again, or you can enter the detail of your Aadhaar card. It's the same thing. Use PR card, you select no. If you have, then yes. It is gonna be mailing address, post box, office, everything, street name, then residential address. Just select yes if it's same for for both mailing and for residential address, everything. Sometimes what happens is like residential address is different, they're living in Surrey, but mailing address where they want CIC or immigration to send the document is a different address. They don't want it to go to the basement and all. Sometimes they want it to be going directly to their relative and all, so they can put two different addresses. So this is the mailing address, important address where they're going to send you the actual study permit. It can be same or maybe different. If it's the same, so just select yes here, like same as mailing address. Yes, it's gonna be automatically dark there. Telephone number and all, alternative telephone number. So write any your friend's mobile phone number, then email address, no, everything simple. Then coming to Canada, these are important things. Date and place of original entry to Canada. For example, my visa, it was from August, but I came here in December, on December 18, when I landed here at Vancouver airport. So here I'm gonna put the date of 18th of December 2018, and place is going to be Vancouver. Does not matter where is your college and all. If you are landing at Vancouver airport, then you will have to put this place here. For example, I was studying in Vancouver, but maybe due to some reason I landed for the first time in Canada at Ontario airport. So I will mention that place only, because on my passport it's gonna be the place where I landed first. So your airport name or city and the date when you actually landed here, not your date of visa and all. Original purpose for coming to Canada, study. Date and place of your most recent entry to Canada, if not the same as original entry. For example, after coming to Canada, so as I came in 2018, after that, like suppose I go back to India for a month and then again came back in 2020, in the month of January. So it's gonna be that date. So recent entry will be when I again came back to Canada. Then that's gonna be my latest entry and place. Then if applicable, provide the document number of the most recent visitor record, study permit, work permit, temporary resident permit issued to you. They're asking for your study permit, which is expiring soon or which may have expired. So they're asking about their document number. Document number, it will be there on your study permit. If you have any doubt, you can directly comment in the comment section. I can clear the doubt for sure. So then details of intended study in Canada. This is important thing again. I have been accepted at the following educational institute. In my case, I just entered BCC Vancouver Community College. My level of study will be post-degree diploma. My field of study will be business management or management. Province, complete address of school in Canada. Province, British Columbia in my case. City, Vancouver, address, college address. DLI number, it will be there on your offer letter, and you can easily check at the college website. My student ID, you will definitely get your student ID number. Duration of expected study. Here you have to mention the starting date and the end date, because end date is very important. According to the end date, they are going to give you your extended study permit. And in most of the cases, it is like for example, studies finishing in December, you are short by 1 month, you need to extend your study permit. The embassy, they always give you like 3-4 month extra study or work permit, especially the study permit. It will always be extra. For example, they know that you need extended study permit for 1 month, but in actual they will give it for 3 or 4 months. Cost of my studies will be, this is the most important point, because in the first video I have mentioned you that you need to show your funds and all, whatever you have in your account. If here, so this is like cost of my studies will be tuition. Here, actually in our case, we just put the tuition fees here, then funds available for my stay. So this is like you can put the tuition fee of last semester, or you can just put the full amount of fee. And number 5 is funds available for my stay in Canada. Here you can enter the amount of funds you have right now. My expenses, this is most important. My expenses in Canada will be paid by myself, or there will be 2 or 3 options, like by the parents or by myself. So you can easily put by parents. Why? If you put by myself, then you should have that amount of money in your account. So if you don't get money, so you can easily ask your parents. So here you have to show them that how you are going to pay for your fee. You are requesting them to extend study permit, but how you will pay the fee. If here you put by my parents, then you don't need to show any funds. Like you can show them, but maybe 1,000 is okay, 1,500 is okay, whatever you have in your account. There is no minimum requirement. In addition to study permit, are you also applying for work permit? So here you can select no if you don't have any co-op. If you have co-op, then you will have to select this yes option. Okay, by opting yes, they will give you another choice. Here you can find your option of like co-op work permit. Select no, then it will automatically become dark. If you have been issued a Quebec acceptance certificate, CAQ, this is valid for Quebec only, so you do not need to enter anything. Then education again. It says you have any post-secondary education, university and all, no or yes. In my case, it's gonna be yes. Then I have to just check the dates from my degree and fill the details accordingly. Employment, if you were employed in India, you can fill the details. They're asking about employment for past 10 years. Simple things, and then employment again continued. It is not compulsory to fill all the sections, because they are giving us 3 sections. If we were employed for 1 year, for 1 job only, so we can go accordingly. And they're asking for diseases and or TB and all. You can select no, because if you already have tuberculosis and all, I doubt they gave the visa for that. This is a serious problem, and in medical, I think it's gonna create a problem. If you're already here, it means you don't have tuberculosis of the lungs. Even a physical mental disorder, you can select options accordingly, but in most of the cases, it goes with the no. Because if you put yes option, because in the medicals you have the same problem, or then you will have to put yes over here, or if you're taking medicines and all. Most of the cases it goes with no. Have you remained beyond validity of your status? Means you have lived here out of status? No. Have you ever been refused a visa or permit, denied entry or order to leave Canada or any other country or territory? This is a very common question. Have you ever been refused a visa or permit? So some people, they get study visa in second attempt, third attempt. So here they can select yes if they got it in the first attempt, and after that they have not applied for US visa, then it's gonna be no. The people who got Canada visa in the first attempt, and then they, even if they got the US visa, then it's fine. But if they did not get the US visa, got rejected or applied for any other country, maybe Australia, Singapore, Dubai, got rejected, then they have to mention here yes. It's not gonna create problem. It will create problem only if you select no, but you got rejected for visa, maybe from US or any other country. Have you previously applied to enter or remain in Canada? Yes. All the options were no. This option can be yes if you got denied any visa. And C is, have you previously applied to enter or remain in Canada? To enter, this is when we apply for the study permit. We apply for the study permit to enter in the Canada. So it's gonna be yes. And this is very important. Here we need to type. If you answered yes to a question of 2A, 2B, or 2C, this is 2A, B, C. In A, no. In a B, maybe if you get refused, then you need to put a yes. C, if you apply to enter or remain in Canada, again it's gonna be yes. So in my case, I just entered the simple details. Like in B, if you got refused any visa, just type here like 2B, then like I applied for Canada study visa, got rejected. And here, in case of C, have you applied to enter or remain in Canada? Yes, I applied in maybe 2018. You don't even need to mention anything. You can apply. You can directly say like I applied for study visa. That's it. And 3, have you ever committed, been arrested? It's gonna be no for sure. Did you serve in a military or civil defense unit, or means if you were army officer and all? Yes or no. So you can go accordingly. If you give the answer like yes, then you need to mention all the yours and all everything which you did there in any police force and all. An applicant's name, date of birth, background information. Are you or have been a member of associated with any political party or group of organization? Is very violent organization. Were you the member of this organization? No. So have you ever witnessed ill treatment of prisoners or civilians, looting, etc.? It's going to be no for sure. Then signature here, we need to go with the yes. Do you consent to be contacted by CIC or an organization at CIC's request in future? Yes. We give them authority to contact us directly. And here you need to type your, if you're under 18, then you need to type, otherwise you can leave. So this is the most important thing. So it looks blank, okay. Like after entering all the details over here, what we need to do is select over here, validate. Whenever we click validate and there is something missing, then it will not get validated. It will show like in a red, it will be in a red color, like, okay, you missed this one, like this. And you need to look at the problem, or you can see upon the in that particular answer. So you can change accordingly. When everything is in perfect condition, everything is right and correct, then we select this button, the validate, and it will automatically say like validated. Then we can easily scroll like this, and it will have a barcode over here. Okay, once it's validated, it will have barcodes, and then we can easily save the file as some, at a different place and with different name. And then we will go to our account from where we downloaded this document, then can easily upload over there. So this is the only document needed, which we need to fill and then validate. After validation, it's gonna have some kind of barcode, which is very important for immigration purpose for the CIC. After barcode get generated there, so that's everything. We can easily save the document and upload it on the official website in our application. So that's it about this video. This is the most important form, and it is almost similar to the one which we need in work permit also. So if you want to see the informative videos like this, please do subscribe to Dean Some Blogs so that I can be motivated for uploading more videos like this. Thank you so much.